And welcome everybody to an exciting few matchups this evening here on VRML 1. I'm SirDimwi, and I do have Newton Dad with me casting this evening. Also, will be running the cams for us. Newton Dad, what's up, man? I think this is this our first cast together? It might be.
This would be the first time I've been talking on stream with you, yeah. So
right.
what's up is Bite of 87 is up. Off a hot win last night over this little team called Instinct. Never heard of them really, but I hear they're actually pretty good. But yeah, they actually took it in 3 rounds. It was an amazing game. Even though the stream was breaking down and breaking in half, we still got every minute of it on stream, and it was amazing. I can't get over it. I'm curious to see how Oceans will handle them tonight. They're coming off a win off of Zen, like last night, I believe as well. So it'll be interesting to see kind of, the dynamic in the room. It's palpable at the moment.
Yeah, very curious to see how this one plays out. I did hear about that win last night. In fact, my own brother, was texting me about that game. And he was shaming me for not actually being there to watch it live. And I was not able to catch it live. I regret that sincerely. And I'm excited to see Bite of 87 in action tonight, of course, against Oceans here. Oceans, historically, probably the favorite. But looking over at the prediction poll that is still running right now, it's looking, 4-1 in favor of Bite of 87 in this matchup. That is quite the... what would you call well, I'm forgetting the word, but quite the number.
Yeah.
There, that 4-1, that ratio. Thank you. That's the word. Who am I thanking? Myself, of course. The ratio there. Very interesting. So I'm really excited to see Bite of 87, especially, they're probably feeling very confident after that victory last night.
Yeah. I mean, talk about coming in hot. They're 11-0. They're the top level undefeated team. Nobody else is undefeated. They're currently ranked over everybody. So this is the number 1 in the master tier. And what a great rise to fame those guys had. Coming through the Challenger Cup. The last cycle Challenger Cup is what got them into master tier. And Green Pigeon, Ryruff, Swag, Time, Huntavelli, Looney. Time had a beautiful game last night. Could not miss, and it was just a thing of beauty, art in motion. And I'm looking forward to see if they can continue on, if they can stay hot, or if Oceans will bring them a little dose of reality tonight. I mean, it's very easily could go that way as well.
And I did actually have the pleasure of playing on a team with Time over this past winter in the Snowflake Cup. In fact, me and the brother that was texting me about that game, we got to partner with Time for that Snowflake Cup. Our 4th changed between the 2 days there. But I honestly, he was a really friendly dude, and I'm excited to see that he's absolutely popping off here in the North American Master Tier as these teams need to get going. There we go. I was about to start pinging them myself here, as I did hear one already up. Hopefully we'll hear this second any moment, as maybe not, because all 4 of them are still out here on the pitch, not readying up and hanging about. But yeah, I am really excited for this matchup. So excited, I want to get into it right now.
Right. Like, go. Like, now. Like, please.
It looks like we might be missing Mozzie.
Ah, well, that would be
Mozzie might be. I'm going to hit the buttons here. Yeah, Mozzie currently out of his headset. Mozzie, I know you can hear me. Your parents have this on in the living room. I know you can hear me. Let's go, buddy. We're watching you.
We're going to send your dad in to go tap you on the shoulder and say, hey buddy.
Send your dad in.
Hey, buddy. Get in the game. It's showtime, bro.
And I'm ready. I really want to see these 2 teams face off. There's a lot of history on these rosters, but what's really interesting is when you're looking over there at the Bite of 87 lineup, you're seeing a lot of what we used to call questies. Now, of course, that term is fairly out of style. It's maybe passé at this point in Echo history, but that you see a lot of questies over there on Bite of 87. And you see a lot of OGs over there on Oceans. So very curious to see how these 2 face off, as we are finally ready to go here. 7 minutes past the hour with 4 seconds on the clock. Teams are lined up, ready to go as we get to start round 1. And away we go. We'll be first touch there to Bite of 87. Sending out an end. Ooh, I just out of reach of that Green Pigeon. And was also Time not able to get the grab as that is loose on the far side.
Yeah, far side action. Swagwar with the disc. He's moving around looking for a pass. Doesn't have any pressure or a pass at the moment. He opts to roll it back into the hands of Ryref, who's waiting on the back line on the full reset. No pressure coming out. It's just a little staring contest here as we just slow down and survey the land. High pass coming in, and they immediately turn right back around. Don't like what they see, so Ryref's going to move up to bow tie and try it again. High pass in, cut, and the dunk. And that is the first 2 points on the board for Bida 87 in the hand of Swagwar.
And that was, you notice they did wait for that fourth player to leave the bubble. That was Chrome, who came out and bit on the back line. A little alliteration there for you. But that opened it up, made it a 3v3 on the bubble. And that's, it appears that's what Bida 87 was looking for. Now Ascendant here was a little wild, but Mad was able to recover it over to Chrome. Chrome back up to Mozzie, of course. Mad was on the roster of the last World Champions, Kangaroos, circa 2019, I do believe. As Mozzie handling, that's a nice little give and go between Mozzie and Chrome as Mozzie crosses over to Mad, and Mad on the back line. Look at that. Pulling Swagwar all the way out. The Law now look for a cut. Hits a cut to Mozzie, who will plant it for the 2 to tie it up 30 seconds later.
Yeah, Ocean's approaching this in a no-nonsense method. They are definitely here to, drag out the defense, to play the game they want to play, and not get sucked into this battle that happened last night, where Bida 87 just got to do pretty much whatever they wanted, wherever they wanted. As they roll out, Green Pigeon with the disc, looking at a little bit of pressure from that front stack as he does get it in his face, and his first pass is off. Swagwar with the disc now gets picked off by Mad. Mad taking the shot, and the shot is good. That is 3 points for Mad. 5-2 now.
That was 18 meters out from the cloud there, just picking the pockets. And you also noticed Oceans running with a double stack there, but their second stack was never engaged. They were on their own double diamond in the blue zone there. And a mispasser. Did he grab the block? Is that what happened? I don't know what happened. Looks like he just dropped it. Matt sending this one up to the Law. The Law will walk this one in. They have one in nearby. Look at that. Chrome gets it in off of Time, and that will put Oceans up by 5.
Yeah, Oceans crashing in. Tide is turning for them, and things are going very well on the front side of this game. Just a couple minutes off the clock here. Plenty of time ahead of us, but it is now a 7-2 lead from Oceans. Bida 87 looking to answer that call, and the low pass is made. First one out of the gate. Got a nice relay down below. Wide open goal for a 3, and it is done in style. Swagwar making the connection from Ryref.
All right, there's danger of those of running the double stack on defense, as if you're not quick enough to get back to the bubble, and the enemy team is running a relay. In fact, I'm pretty sure I heard Rox Titan talking about something like that in regards to the relay. That it can beat that if you play it the right way. That they did play it the right way. They sent that relay through mid. And look to get by that defense. A nice little tap pass for Chrome, but it's past him. Swagwar gets a pickup, sending it through Pigeon. Oh, but it's going to get picked off by the Law. The Pigeon was letting that one go in, and the Law got it picked off and sending it out. Mad now with a clear.
They clear into the orange side. Mad now forward to Mozzie. Mozzie getting his lights turned out, but the disc is free into Chrome's hands. Chrome getting it into the valley area. There's a little quick touch pass there from Mad, out to Mad, who's skirting around the floor. Tries the center into the below the nest, but not quite connecting. We're just free disc here, and it's bouncing around. It looks like it's going to get picked up by the Law. Law moving it forward to Mozzie. Mozzie looking at the backside of the goal, gets a cut pass to the front, and Chrome for a quick 2.
That was just good placement there. Goalie was in the goal. But Chrome hits the bottom. It's kind of center. Not really bottom, but it's like a high bottom, I guess. But it's still like a bottom hook there because he was coming in high. And that's what beats the goalie there. The goalie's hand was sitting a little high. It's now Pigeon with this jealousy advantage. Just over 5 to go here in the first round. A 4-point lead to Oceans, 9-5. And big pick off their time. Sends it in for the 2. Bida 87 are within 2 with still half this round to go.
Yeah, time with magic hands there, paying attention and picking up that interception, and that just made all the difference right there. Takes it to the top of the shield and drops it in for the 3. Making this game really interesting. Now just a 2-point game. One shot evens it up, or perhaps Oceans walks away with it on this possession. Law is handling the disc and doesn't get a lot of pressure from the front stack. The front stack is just bouncing around on the side, looking to make a little bit of noise in this backfield, keeping the pressure on him. As Mozzie now is handling it, moving forward, not under any pressure anymore, gets some open space time up to the ceiling, looking around, chooses to back it up to the reset in the hands of the Law. Law looking around, gets the drop pass to the right side, and it is picked up by Mad. Mad now has another cross back to Law, and the defense is finally pulled out a little bit at a time. They're not going too far, though. They're being a little bit conservative and keeping those guys bouncing off shield in a very organized way. Law chooses to move up, gets the pass over to Shoulder. Shoulder is not a good shot, and it is picked up by Pigeon and cleared away out into the other side.
I think they were looking for that cut to Mozzie. Mozzie, though, was not able to play it. I'm not sure why. He was in the area. Well, I'm not sure why. I'm not being critical, of course. Sometimes you just miss it. Just saying I didn't see any obvious reason as to why he wouldn't have grabbed that. So probably just an honest, earnest little mistake there. As a time sending this one across there. Pigeon, far side. Sends it back across the time, little give and go. It's by the defense. 1v2 here. Is Swag gonna push it? No, I would hope not. But sometimes, these guys do what they want to do, and they'll make some points out of it anyways. And it'll make you cry a little bit because you say, well, that's against everything we've been teaching. That's not, though. It's Pigeon. Brings it in, bottom corner pocket. They have tied it up. The Bite of 87, with 3.5 to go in the first round, have mounted that comeback. They're tied up 9-9.
I mean, the word legit comes to mind. The Bite of 87 is a legit powerhouse in this Master Tier. A lot of times you see these Diamond teams get into Master Tier and just get rolled week after week after week. And this is like the first time I've ever seen a newly minted Master Tier team really to be able to take it to task with these top level teams. Good passing moving in Oceans now. You see the disc over on the far side. The Law looking for a pass, gets the inlet pass into the hand of Mad. Mad underhands it into the goal.
Oh, you know what? Okay, so it looks like I thought the goalie had bit on a pass that wasn't coming. In fact, what I think happened, goalie came out to challenge, grabbed a teammate, which yanked him away from the lane. If you watch the replay there, I'm watching it back. Yeah, it looks like he got yanked out by a friendly there. Totally incidental, but you hate to see it. It hurts when it happens. That gives Oceans a 2-point lead here. Though really quickly, Bite of 87 are in the offensive zone. They ran a relay there on the far side. Was down to the Pac-Man, and they got turned around. I believe that was Time on the way in, but Pigeon now on the back line going up to Time. Time bringing it in. Oh, the cut. Nice play. Look at that. Every single defender was looking at Time. Every single one of them. That gave Swag War the whole farm.
I mean, respect the man who had the hot hand last night, carried the team on their back last night. Swag War stepping in, though, and getting it just tucked in that corner. A beautiful little dunk as the rollout comes out. Mozzie handling the first pass is under immediate pressure from the Stack. Stack is chasing and on their way back and forth between these two. Mozzie gets a connection. Relay forward now as Mad gets the disc, but chooses to reset it back to his own man. Law moving through the mid there, looking for a pass, gets an opportunity up left, but doesn't quite make the connection. The disc is swatted out by Time, and it looks like Mad is on the back line saying it's time for me to take care of that. Oh, he's stuffed by that green pigeon, but just gets it away. Mozzie working on the wall now, looking for a friend, gets the cut, doesn't quite make the connection. Just a little bit of defense, too much defense in the zone at the time, and now we're on a stack race.
I'm 90% sure that was Rye Ruff. It was off of Rye Ruff's head. Behind the goal there. He had just come down there. Now Rye Ruff sending this one up. Big opportunity. Pigeon cutting in, goes wide. Somehow collects that.
Wow.
Unbelievable. What a lucky bounce. But you know what they say? You got to be good to get lucky. Pigeon is good enough. They have taken the lead here with less than a minute to go, 13-11.
Gobsmacked. Just gobsmacked. Wow. So much going right for the Bite of 87 tonight. As the disc rolls out with Law looking for Mozzie. Mozzie handling it and under pressure again. They're working that front stack as a Bite 87 every time through the mid there. The stack is chasing them down, but they're playing monkey in the middle with the stack. The pass comes through, taking advantage of the moment and getting the pass through, tying up this game with 22 seconds to go. It was Chrome with that one. And man, this is a nail biter.
Yeah, there's going to be 4.5 seconds on the clock. I also want to point out that chain, when they split up at exactly when they needed to. Maybe should have actually gotten one more pull through, maybe, but they split up perfectly. They split up, passer and receiver as they go for a long relay here. Not going to have enough time. We will be going to overtime here in round one between Bite of 87 and Oceans. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a game. If you are not here, you are incorrect as we go to start this overtime.
Yeah, I mean, takes your breath away as they're about to come out of the tunnels here. Bite of 87 versus Oceans OT on round one. There's the joust, and it goes to the. Looks like it is on the orange side. So we have I have the Law working on the floor, and we pass up to above, and absolutely Oceans round. It only takes one.
Only takes 11 seconds. Oceans will take the overtime victory there, 15-13. In that first round. Unbelievable. As Body of 87, they went down, what was it, 7-2, 9-2?
Yeah, it was not a good start. It was
a
very, very slow start for them.
It was a very slow start, and I'm just realizing, I was wondering what was, you can't see the little bars on my headset. I set the thing too high. They're invisible. That's funny. I was wondering why. I was like, what's going on with my hair? It's not my hair. That's just the top of the headset. Anyways, that was it. What a performance. I mean, Bite of 87, I got to pull these stats up. What I want to look at is the team stats. Possession is really interesting. Possession, Oceans had a full minute over Bite of 87, 332 to 223. And still, Bite of 87 got 2 more shots off, 9-7. Assists are equal, saves are equal. And stuns are also in favor of Bite of 87. Very, very interesting how that plays out here. Shows you the speed at which Bite of 87 score. When they get that disc, they do it that much faster. They do it 33% faster than Oceans does.
Yeah, I mean, it's scary to see Bite of 87 coming at you because they seem to be clicking on all cylinders right now and having a good week. Round two about to start up here as we get back out onto the pitch.
There we go, round two. After that overtime victory to Oceans, where they took it 13-11 on a 2 there as we start out here. Both teams out. This time, first touch to Oceans, slapping that one in, but it will immediately turn over. Ryroff picking it up here for the Bite of 87, sending it up the time. It will just, scoop that one up to Swagwar. He's going for a shot there. Not a good shot, but Pigeon's right where he needs to be. 17 seconds in, Bite of 87 have a 3-point lead.
Yeah, talk about your picture-perfect pass to the right place, right time. He had nobody in front of him. He just took his time and just threw it right through that mail slot there. And on the side of 87 now, they're starting out strong, looking good still, and looking like their mental is still intact. Mozzie handling the disc, moving forward. Mad with a cross, so there nobody in front of it. Could have been shot. That shot is picked up by Swagwar, working the goalie side there. The big boost coming in. You see lots of orange players flying forward. As you do see the disc is free and just momentarily got handled by Mad. Mad pushing it through the mid and into the other side.
That's a good defensive stack there. Swagwar picking it up. He was paired with Pigeon. This time, we'll scoop this one. Looking for Ryroff. Not good, though. That one's going to bounce and find the hands of Mozzie. Mozzie sending it up. It gives it right back there. Pigeon now with the clear. They have a stack ready to chase this one down. They do. Swagwar long shot. 16 meters at 18 meters a second. That gives the Bite of 87 a 6-point lead.
Man, that was a bullet that Swagwar shot there. That time, it was, just can't keep up with them. They're moving so fast. That stack moves so fast on the turnaround that it's just impossible to keep up with them. Even with cams, they get going so fast. You see the Mozzie rolling out with the disc now after the QB passes to him. Chrome handling it on the floor and just backing it up. I think he's going to take some time here and slow things down a little bit. A back pass reset there to Law's under pressure. Gets a slap forward to Mozzie. Mozzie crossing it over, and the shot is taken away by Pigeon. Pigeon gets the stun in. The stack is made, and the relay pass is thrown in. Or actually, my bad.
Wow.
Time shoots that one from 33 meters out and nails it. I called it a relay. It just looked like a pass.
Oceans have picked up 45 seconds of possession time. Bite of 87 less than 30 seconds.
What?
Yeah. and they have 9 points on the board. It's 9. Oh my goodness, Pigeon. Long heave. What did they eat?
What did they say at break?
12-point lead. We're not even 3 minutes in. And it's not just one of them. It's all of them.
Yeah.
It's all of them. Oh my goodness. The Law, quick pass here near side. Mozzie with it. Juking around. He's got 3 players in front of him. Sends that one across. Does get it to Chrome. Chrome heave up to the ceiling. The Law, who is immediately under pressure by Ryrup. The Law now has to send that one back. Good reset to Chrome. Will set his team up. Sends it in here to Mozzie. Mozzie looking to bring it. What a stop. Pigeon. Are you kidding me? Doesn't even get to the goalie. Swagwar sends that one out. That is a good clear there, though. The defense looks to get there first. No. Disc is loose. Come on, guys. You can't let that happen. Time will reset it.
Yeah, time resets and it pushes off to the wall. Wall to Pigeon at the nest. Does a couple of bounces there on his trampoline and just shoots it in from the Strandy. Amazing 14-0 run here from the Bite of 87, coming out in the first 4 minutes of this match like they're on fire. They have a purpose and a mission, and that is to win.
Yeah, they just it's like they gave us a show in the first round. They're like, all right, we'll take the rest. Like I don't even. It's just, this is unbelievable. Chrome to Mozzie. Mozzie to the Law. The Law gets that pass off though. Mad. They have Chrome cutting in. No, Chrome's cutting out. Actually, that doesn't make sense. The Law is mad looking for an in, looking for a cut. Hits it himself. There they go. They find the points. They needed those points. Cut that lead down to 12 here. Oceans is on the board. That's difficult. 2 points, although still down by 12.
I'm actually quite surprised that Oceans hadn't called the timeout before that point. I mean, to go 14 unanswered before you score your first 2 points, that is not something you like to have happen. And I mean, they've got to be talking about that in the tunnels every time they're coming out. Here comes yet another one. One just bounces ever so lightly off of the Law and winds up in. Oh, how unfortunate. That stings.
Yeah. That's one of those, you got something on it because, the goal didn't happen immediately. It's around and you have to look for it. And as you're looking for it, it goes in before you can actually find it. Those hurt. Those can really hurt your mental game. Got to watch out for them as that's a turnover. Swagwar picks it off. They have a chain together already. He sends that one in. Good bounce there. Does not get to a teammate. I think they were watching that one. See if it would go in. As time will pick it up, send it in for the 2. With 4.5 to go, they are up by 16 points.
Yeah, they were absolutely watching that one. It was just a show right in front of them as the 2 of them were closing in. And they had plenty of time and lots of room to finish it up because it just bounced off the wall. Oceans is now looking at a long road ahead of them to do anything in this round. This one's probably pretty much done for them unless something really drastic happens really fast. That's not going to be it. The loose disc, and now he's going to be pressured by the stack. So the disc is just kind of flailing around here in the orange side at the hands of Ocean as they're just looking for how to get something going. That was another missed shot, unfortunately, out of Oceans as the Green Pigeon grabs that one and just gets it far enough away that the stack takes care of it, moves forward, takes the open 3, and it is in. Time.
Oh my goodness.
Time. It's on your side.
They have picked up 1:20 in possession. Oceans have 2 minutes in possession this round.
Insane.
And 19-point lead. This team. Body 87. Do we need to start testing for PEDs here in VRML? Wines, what phrase are you copywriting? There it is. Oh my goodness. 24-2 here in round 2. I don't even.
That's amazing.
Did I say time and time again? Did I say that?
No, I said time is on your side.
I do sometimes sing that song. Time is on my side. Yes, he is, because he was on my team once. He's an ex-teammate, so I can say he's on my side. We're going to go to the sidelines, too. Nobody in particular.
Yeah. Take it away. No, we're not over there. Unfortunately, we didn't fill that seat tonight, didn't we?
We did not, and which is perfectly acceptable. Whoosh, who you calling buffoons, buddy? Baboon, maybe. A buffoon, sir. We do things classy here. You know I'm a knight. So this Bite of 87 team, who are currently hanging out at Nest, are they? Wait a second. Are they?
They're doing yoga.
Are they doing their stretches?
Yeah, they're doing yoga. That's what they do.
That's yep. They're keeping themselves warm there.
I'm gonna roll in so we can see them.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. They're much more interesting to look at than us, I think.
This is Bite of 87's ritual. If there's a timeout, it's sometimes led by Swag War. This time is being led by Green Pigeon, but they are taking care of all the joints and keeping everything well working and in perfect operational fashion. As you see, Pigeon is bouncing up and down, and then I think they will return back to their side and bounce away here shortly. Yeah, that's seems to be what they do.
Glass in chat says this looks like Ignite. Not quite. Ignite actually they'll count. They do counted stretches, and you'll see them do the more traditional what they're more just kind of shaking out and keeping loose, and that's what they're doing. Whereas Ignite will actually kind of do those classic stretches like reach for your toes and jumping jacks and stuff like that. So you'll actually notice a different character when they do it. I don't know who did it first. I'd love to see who makes a claim to have done it first. Though to be honest, this could absolutely be one of those things that they both organically came up with it themselves, or you know what I mean? They both saw it somewhere, and you know what I mean? Like we might not actually know where the origin, what the origin actually is in reality.
I do know what's going on though in the blue zone. The blue zone, you have at least 2 players out of their headsets, and that's probably a pretty wise choice. After taking a mercy in the second round and winning the first round by a scant 2 points. So this is definitely time for Oceans to kind of take a survey of the land and say, okay, what just happened here, and how can we prevent that from happening again?
Yeah, because that was and I wouldn't even know where to, because that was almost because was it strategic failings? Was it though? There were a couple of plays where they rolled out and they got intercepted, but was that a strategic failing, or was that a mental game loss? Did they make a mistake early on and then that compiled on with another mistake and it just snowballed? Is that what happened, or were they getting read? Did Bite of 87 know what plays they were running and read every single one of them, or was it just a mismatch of strategies? Did Bite of 87 actually have an advantageous strategy in that second round? And that's these are such complex questions, particularly in this game. It would take a show like Playmakers to actually get to the bottom of it. Don't you think, Noon Dad?
I think that might be the thing. That Playmaker show, that's on Virtus Media. Is that right?
It is indeed.
Yeah, I heard Doc Education and T-Tau Gaming are the hosts of that. Yeah. And yeah, they're doing some really good analysis of the game, all kidding aside. And, that kind of technical conversation is what will unfold in that show. And it'll be, it's going to be an interesting game changer to see how that one changes perhaps some of the gameplay in the arena, even to see the analysis get applied. One thing I was thinking about though is you do have a little bit of history between these teams. Swag War and the Law have been on teams together a few times, and so what you do have is players that understand each other's play styles really well, and that could be what's really working out on Bite of 87's side tonight as well. Is just that understanding of how the other team operates. Swag was on Austin Burners for a while, which most of this team was Austin Burners, if I'm not mistaken. And for Oceans, right? So, there's other back and forth sort of symbiosis back in Project Mayhem and those days as well, back in season 3. So yeah, that's it's interesting to see how that kind of unfolds. I think the timeout does finally come out as the teams go back to their arenas, their locker rooms, and we'll start round. This is round 3, right?
It is round 3, and don't listen to Whoosh. He knows what he's doing. He's getting a rise out of y'all. and he's doing it successfully. But yes, call your mother. We are going to round 3 here between Bot of 87 and Oceans. And oh whoosh, come on now. You literally, I have literally already like directly addressed you. Why am I even engaging with him? Why am I? This is how good he is. This is how good he is at that, you know. Ignore whoosh. Ignore the man. Ignore the child. Yeah, I said it. Do something. Do something.
Do something.
I don't know the casters. My man. You really don't think you really think I don't know what's going on here? You really think I don't know what's going on here? We're gonna get started here in round 3. I'm ready to go. Noon Dad, are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Let's see how this goes.
I'm ready.
Round 3.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Isn't there a SpongeBob clip? I'm ready. Something like that. I don't remember. Pigeon.
Oh, that was interesting. What actually happened there?
What? I just watched it back on stream too. I don't know. I don't think it was Chicago. Some folks are going to call Chicago on that one. I don't think that's what happened. I think it was proper goal, and we just saw some S tier mechanics.
I think, yeah, it's one of those splash throughs, I think, where it just kind of zips back after it's been tossed in. But, Oceans is under high pressure and getting stunned in the midfield as they were even just trying to cross into the orange side there. But they do recover the disc, and it is now being passed beautifully around the orange zone. Mozzie currently with the hand on it and is dragging the defender out a little bit, making a little bit of room, getting the high pass through. Doesn't quite get the pass from behind shoulder, and lots of traffic behind the goal as that one kind of gets scuffed as it was trying to come in. Mozzie with it one more time. One more shot and 2 more points. Tie ball game. Starting over with 8 and 45 seconds or so.
Right now, this is feeling a bit more even, a bit more like round 1. Well, the latter part, actually. No, this would be the first time we're properly even, I think. Round 1 was really, the early part of it was Oceans. The latter part of it was Bite of 87, and the overtime, Oceans got that quick goal off of the joust. Now, Ryruff here in the valley sending us one in. Time gonna reset it there as he's immediately under pressure, and the defense is actually, they have numbers right now, 4v3. They're gonna continue to press, and they do for a moment send the cut. Come on, man, take advantage of your numbers. What are you doing? Ryruff resetting it here.
Yeah, Ryruff dancing on the ceiling, waiting for somebody to come out to him. Mozzie finally takes the bait, and the shot is off. Green Pigeon just gets it off in there, but good save is there. The Law making the final touch before the clear, and the chase is on. Looks like it is Mad on the way, but he gets outrun by the stack of Bite of 87. The disc is free, but only for a moment. It gets cleared all the way through, just past the outstretched hands of Chrome, and it is a 2-pointer. Green Pigeon claims it and finishes that one off.
Pigeon flies himself to the goal. Let me punish myself for that one.
Sure about that?
Me.
You can do it.
That one was fantastic. We all know it. The Bite of 87 back in the lead here, 4-2, 2.5 minutes. That chain very fast. Nice give and go there, Mozzie. What?
Yeah, exactly. You cannot sleep on these guys. I don't care if they had a bad round in round 2. You cannot sleep on these guys. They will punish you, and they will do it over and over and over. Bite of 87 rolling out. First pass good. Swagwar handling it in the near side tunnel. Looking for the pass and getting it up in the top. It is Ryruff, who's inverted now and on the ceiling, dancing around. He's got a player coming up on him. I don't know if they called it out, but he got it away in time. Swag making the pass, and Time finishing it up. It is now a 1-point lead. Trading leads here is 87 by 1 point.
Time hitting the Sealable Slam on Sealable's old teammate, Mad.
Dang.
Yeah, the disrespect. The disrespect. As it's 1-point game. The law to Mozzie. Mozzie will send it through Chrome. Chrome back to Mozzie. Mozzie all the way across. Mad's not able to get there. Actually, Time intercepts it. Body of 87 are back in possession. 6 minutes to go. As Swag War really wanted to line up that shot. Ryruff now with it, puts on the brakes, gives himself an extra second to pass that one to Green Pigeons. Little things like that. Like putting the brakes on right before sending that pass because there's a player right near. It gives you that extra second. Like little stuff like that. Little tiny calculations that these guys do. That's what's setting them apart is the law. Long shot! Kaboom!
That one couldn't have been much closer to catching that edge. It was just right in the sweet spot. Wow, what a toss. Again, you know, that the trading the leads here and having the 3-pointer versus 2-pointer. Now a 2-pointer will even us back up as Pigeon walks this one out, has the stack right in front of him, but the stack doesn't manage to pick it off. They manage to relay through. Bite of 87 under pressure. The cross pass to Swag War at the boot. He backs up. He says, nope, don't like what I'm seeing. So he pulls it back to Ryruff. Ryruff now walking it forward, looking around, floating in space, manages to make it to the next geo. High pass up, looking to set up, and the vertical drop in is just on the mark. Green Pigeon finishing that one up. Tie ball game.
Tie game. Also, shout out to Broman popping up in the chat there. That's who I was referencing earlier, talking about Snowflake Cup. Me and Broman were paired with Time in that cup. It was a lot of fun. Time was just a fantastic individual to play with. He was just friendly and fun. Really, just had a great attitude the whole time. Really did. As oh no. Oh, the turnover there. Swag War, long heave.
Oh,
top corner.
Gets it.
Pockets.
Holy cow. Wow.
11-8.
They inspected that one just for quality at the very end. I think that one passes quality check, Swag. You can take that one to the bank and put that one in because cash money.
I'm having a hard time like rooting for either team in this one because like I have a soft spot for a lot of these players.
Yeah.
Honest to goodness, I do. These are some of the best players, and I don't mean like at the game. It's just like the best dudes. You know what I mean? Just friendliest guys in the game are playing against each other right now. One of the best matchups we've seen all season. That's the law handles this one, sending it across. Mad bringing it in. Ooh, one more pass. Good recovery there, Mozzie, and then that send out, not great. Swag War with the pickup and the send away. No clean chain though. Everyone stunning out everybody. Yeah, everybody's stunning out everybody. Look at that. Look at that. The pigeon flaps his wings. Yeah, I went there.
I mean, he's sending the message, and the message is being received. Oceans needs to step up and get back into this game before it gets away from them. Currently only a 2-goal difference between the two of them, but the 2 goals need to be done in style and in fashion and in hurry here because time is not on their side. Time is on the other side. Law handling the disc now, moving it down, looking for the pass, gets Chrome to the high pass, and makes a connection through traffic as the dance is on. Mozzie on the ceiling, back to Bow Tie, and it is just slowed down a tiny bit. Law still pressing in, but it's just got his pocket picked by the Green Pigeon. That Green Pigeon is having a heck of a night. Gets to clear through and is now in the hands of Mad.
And Mad will send that one cleanly through. Gets by the 10. No, gets to Mozzie here. Mozzie inverted, walking it in, takes it in, hits it. They're back within 3 here. Just over 2 to go. Off of that feed, Mad to Mozzie. The M train. And watch out. They have a... I'm not even going to run with that. Was not going to be funny. That was going to be so bad. It wasn't going to make any sense either. 2 minutes.
2 minutes. I mean, this is going to come down to the last possession. I'm calling it right here. Swag War taking the first pass, and that one is intercepted as he tries to make the cross pass over to Time. It is read and read well. The long clear through and off the back wall, misread by the orange stack. Mad working the bottom side and gets that up throw, and it is now a 1-point game again.
He's got a hole in his floor. He has to. Yeah, how did he cover that? How did he get there? Watch that drop. Look at that. Unbelievable. He dropped like 10 feet. He dropped like 10. He jumped out the window. Bad. Be careful, dude. I don't want you getting injured for real. It's time I handle that one. Far side sending this one up. Ryruff. They have 2v1 here. Swag War has the cut. Hits the cut. Back up by 3. A minute to go. This one is coming down to the wire.
Yeah. Man. This, yeah. I'm getting short on words because this is getting too exciting, and I'm worried about showing you everything rather than saying everything. So the Law rolls out here, gets the first pass through, and is down to the ground now. Good clear through, bounce pass, bounce shot. Ryra collecting that one off the misdirection just a little bit through there. Swagware taking care of this one, dropping it into the blue side.
That was their opportunity as that one goes in off of Chrome for the 3. That right there was the ice. Wait, was it? It wasn't. It was the ice, yes.
That is the game.
There's not enough time. They would need 2 threes here. Well, there's going to be 12 seconds. They have 22 seconds. They have 2 seconds to score 2 threes. Not going to happen here. Yeah. Bite of 87 just won 2 in a row this week. The first against Instinct, the second versus Oceans here. Watch out! Have they played Ignite yet this cycle?
They have not.
They have not. Ooh-wee. Looking forward to that one now, as this is an unbelievable performance from this team. They have really showed up here in the Master Tier, taking it 18-12 in the 3rd round. Unbelievable! Unbelievable! I'm looking at the stats. This is just unreal. What an amazing performance.
Yeah, rallying 2 games in a row, undefeated still on the season. The Bite of 87, came to play. Took both games last night and tonight into 3 rounds. So not decisive in hardcore wins yet, but still making their point and getting the job done.
Yeah. So we have another one to get to here very quickly. So we're going to hop out and hop into that. What a game there. But we have 2 more to do this evening. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after just a moment.
Clear.
And welcome back, everybody, to another one. We have Tensor versus Raptured and Friends. Once again, I'm on SirDimwi, joined by Noon Dad, actually, casting with me this evening, also running the other cams. Noon Dad, this is a matchup here that Well, I'm curious to see how this one's going to play out. I don't actually know the, although I do know Phenom and Voodoo. Actually, Phenom, the famous Venom. Wait, that's not right. Doesn't he do YouTube? No, that's the other Venom. That's the other Phenom. We're gonna get started here, I believe. I've heard teams readying up, so we should get started at any moment. But dude, Dad, this matchup might just bring us some sparks here in the Diamond tier.
Definitely. Both these teams are powerhouse teams in the upper part of the Diamond tier. They're in the range of Challenger Cup on the right day of the week. So, this is definitely a scrap for that early positioning as we roll into those sorts of zones. The countdown is on, and we are ready to do this one. Raptured and Friends versus Tensor. Round one.
Round one underway, and it will be first touch to Tensor. They had met that one in, but Rapture gets that one picked up. Rapture sending that one out. Will be picked up here by Ryan. As Ryan juking around, sending that one in to the teammate. Teammate sending it up. And Rapture will hit it for the 2. Putting his team up 2-0 here to start the round.
Yeah, I saw Raptured and Friends play the other night, and they absolutely can make some calculated moves. They are a very tight team, play very well together. Disc movement, stacking, all their fundamentals and principles are absolutely in place. You got Jumadbro, Ryan, JS, Pancake, and Raptured on the Rapture side. You have Tensor as Phenom, Matthew James, and Voodoo 25, some dude I've heard of before. But that is a 2-point lead now to Raptured, and they're clearing it all the way through, making it deep into the Tensor side as nobody is around. It looks like the Tensor stack's going to get there first, and a disc is grabbed, cleared, and bounced off the wall. The stack is still somewhat intact and chasing that one down.
Yeah, now far side James picking it up, sending it up here to Matthew. Matt bringing it in, hits it for the 2 to tie it up here. As Tensor will tie the game up 2-0 as we're just over a minute into this one. And so far, quick scoring as both teams doing that in under 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, they're wasting no time. They're getting the job done, and they're absolutely here to play. The rollout comes through, a little fakey, and then a couple of quick passes now made. Jumadbro gets his lights knocked out there as the stack drove by and whacked him in the head. The attack is back on for Raptured, but it is just a little bit wide there as the stack is going crazy for Tensor. I think they're working 2 stacks at the moment, if I'm not mistaken. Voodoo watches that one sail in as Matthew takes care of the business there and puts Tensor up by 3.
Beautiful shot there, 45 meters out. That's from the other side. His own zone there. Matthew putting his team up 5-2 here in the first round. So we'll be Raptured with the joust advantage once again. Handled by Pancake. That Shane, though, doing some false attacks there. They will get this one turned over. The Raptured will get it back there as Matthew was looking to get it. Raptured us sending up through. Do they have the chain together? It looks like they do. Will that chain get there first? They do, incidentally. Looks like it's a send up there. Phenom with the pickoff and the send out. That one's back at mid here. Was that a cloud shot?
Yes.
That's not really the angle for the cloud shot, but I can see it. As a Raptured will get it picked off now.
Yeah, Raptured moving it forward under no pressure whatsoever. Does have a stack there to contend with there at mid, but Pancake takes the disc. The stack moves away, looking to play more defense rather than attacking that front line. As the low pass is made across, but there's a reset. So yeah, another good move. Jumadbro taking the shot off there, bounces it off Nest right back to his own hands, makes the pass, 2 passes, and they are in. And Raptured stays within 1 point here, a 4-5 game. And it is some good disc movement from Raptured.
Some fantastic disc movement, and keeps them behind, though, by 1. But still over 6 minutes to go, so still plenty of time to make up those points. Fan on a quick pass here near side to Voodoo. Voodoo player's been around for quite some time. As Matthew sending this one. Big interception there, Pancake. Though cannot get the clear. That is unfortunate. Good boost there, Voodoo. Long heave off of the back wall. And then out of the bubble once again, though, recovered by the teammate Phenom, far side Phenom, sending this one in behind the goal there to the teammate. Though the shot was that off a head?
I think it was Dane.
Yeah, I believe it was.
Yeah, disc is now handled by Phenom. Phenom backing up a little bit to make a little bit more room. The cross pass is missed to Jumadbro, just a little bit off. He's under pressure by Raptured, but does manage to get it and pass it back across. Phenom working the other side. He has a pass to Bowtie, but that one's missed actually between Bowtie and Double Diamond. Two players kind of splitting the difference there. Matthew getting smacked in the face for even trying to grab that disc as the disc gets punched back deep into the Tensor side. A lot of pressure there. Raptured collecting it, throwing it across. Getting it to Pancake. Pancake moving it across over to Raptured again. And the shot is just double ding and a slam. Here it's the Daily Special.
Daily Special indeed, and that gives them the lead. I was halfway through it when I realized I could rhyme it. I was halfway through.
Valiant effort.
So it was a quick audible there. I feel really intelligent right now. Don't worry. It'll only take me 10 minutes to ruin that. So, the orbital drop. Is Gilligan here? No, he's not, but he'd be very angry at that. Oh, the shot off the inside of the post. As Voodoo picks it off, stunned out by Ryan, although that still gets into the bubble there, collected by James, far side. James back to Voodoo. Ooh, off of the head, though, of Raptured. As then we'll get this one cleared out. Not quite. Actually, down to the floor. Well, Matthew gets it back. Now pushing into the bubble is Tensor, though. Maybe opting for a reset. No, not quite. It's Pancake with a clear.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of chaos going on there as the disc just kind of finds its way off of Pancake into the deep into the Tensor side. A nice pass back from Rapture to Ryan, and just a crazy bounce picked up by Rapture in the right place, right time. Doesn't matter. Makes points on the board the same way.
Phenomenal goal there. Raptured gets it in, and that's a 3-point lead here to Raptured and friends. 4 minutes to go here in the first round. Tensor back on the joust advantage. And quick pass there, James. Quick relay up to Matthew. Matthew sending this one up. Voodoo off the backboard. Ooh, was looking for that top corner pocket, but couldn't quite slot that one in as Rapture will get it picked off again. The Phenom on the back line picks it up, sends it back in. There, far side, James. James does it. There it is. 2 points. They're back within 1 with 3.5 to go.
Yeah, there's nothing short of brilliance happening in many of these plays. Is that, you see pass over pass over pass, people moving around, positioning themselves, jockeying, and getting these reclaims. This is what the top tiers look like. This is what you strive for when you're fighting it out in the golds and the platinum divisions. It shows. The practice is here. As the long relay comes in, beautiful disc movement there. As Ryan just takes his time, lets the player sail by and put that one in for the easy 2.
So another 3-point lead here to Raptured and friends in this first round with 3 minutes to go. It's still a game here. Tensor only just behind, and shots taken are notable. It's 10-10 right now. The difference maker being saves. You got 5 saves to Raptured and 3 to Tensor, which should mean a 2-goal difference. But anyways, who's splitting hairs? Matthew bringing it in. Although it might actually be a 2-goal difference. Well, I'm not going to go through it. Matthew gets it in for a 2. Cut that lead once again down to 1.
Yeah, like we've been seeing tonight, the close games are on, and they're about to start trading leads by 1 point. So this is kind of like where the last possession really starts to count, and whoever touches the disc last.
Uh-oh.
In this case, unfortunately, the touch goes off the ceiling on the joust and gets picked up by Voodoo, coming in hot for 2 more points. So now it is 12-10 Tensor.
12-10. Still 2 minutes to go here. As once again, it will be Raptured and friends with this joust advantage.
Picked off.
Picked off. Matthew bringing it in. Oh,
Wow.
What a lucky bounce. What a lucky bounce. That was a shot that bounced off a nugget and went right to the teammate. That is unbelievable. That's unbelievable. That one, you know what? Whatever. Just whatever.
Well, exactly. Pancake rolling out for Raptured here. Under minimal pressure, chooses to shoot it all the way across, banks it off of Pac-Man into Jumadbro's hands. Another, interesting, questionable bounce there of intention or not. The defenders are hot on the attack here and do manage to take over the disc and bring it back into the Raptured side. Matthew finishing that one off. A nice three-pointer from just over the nest, and it is now becoming a little bit of a runaway, and I think might be iced.
Yeah, it's a 7-point lead. It's a minimum of 4 goals required.
Yeah.
And that would require, a minimum of 3 goals required, but that would still require 2 full resets, which is 40 seconds. So you go, we're already past that. So round 1, comfortably in the hands of Tensor. Long heave there, will be off the nest, down to the floor. 27 seconds as that makes its way to the far side wall there. Matthew sending out in, trying to get it to the teammates who was in there. I believe that was Voodoo. James got this one picked off, sending it back to Phenom. Voodoo on the back line. Who's in the double then? Oh, that's Phenom. Sorry, Phenom. As Matthew will get the final goal of the round there to make it 19-10 to end it.
Yeah, a little power play of a show of authority and flex to get that next round started off right by finishing that one with a nice strong goal. Tensor coming out strong, coming out clean. Looking pretty good.
Looking good indeed here. As pulling up the stats, what's really interesting. Possession time equal 240 to 242, basically equals assists 6 to 5, fairly close to equal. Saves 3 to 5, not quite as close to equal, but the shots 14 to 10. That's ultimately the difference maker in that first round there, I believe. Look at that score. Yeah, 19-10. 4 shots, 4 goals. 19. 3 to 4. Yeah. Math adds up actually. So that's there you go. That's going to be the big difference maker. Just getting more shot opportunities, which leads to more goals in this game. Despite the fact that 5 saves to 3, it's still those shots that are going to make the difference. Or you got to get the shots on. And Tensor is able to pull that one out. 19-10, convincing victory in the end.
Absolutely. And also big shout out to Snipe Dash and Azon for resubscribing to the channel. Tier 1 for Azon and Prime for Snipe Dash. We love your support and really appreciate you guys being out there for us. We're just doing this for you, so the callback is always appreciated.
So we are going to get started here in round 2 between Tensor, and Raptured and friends. It'll be Tensor with that first touch there. James sending it one in. Matthew with the collection there, far side. They've got a 2v2 for the moment. Bringing it in. They hit it, top corner pocket. Just like that, Tensor will take the early lead.
Yeah, making it look easy. It gets easy when you outnumber the defender, of course. But starting off and just the way they ended it. So, setting the tone and then setting the tone again. The Tensor's here to win and take this thing in style and in fashion and quickly as Pancake rolls out with the disc, waves it around, tosses it over to Jumad Bro, passing across to Raptured. Raptured under pressure with the whole stack there in front of him. Stack is productive and grabs the disc, throws it back towards the Raptured goal, but defense is in place. The slap out doesn't make it anywhere productive, and it's set back into the hands of into Tensor, and it comes off the head of Pancake on that dunk.
So now a 4-point lead here, 1 minute in. As Tensor coming out swinging in the second round. Also notable, I gotta point this out, Matthew with 14 points here, the only player with more than, Raptured has 6 points, so that could be 3 goals. I didn't count if he was getting 2s or 3s there, but otherwise the only player with more than 2 goals. Matthew with 14 points, so that one's sent in here. Looking to be collected by somebody. Everybody is a little bit slow there in the backfield, too many stuns. That one will get turned around by Raptured, but collected by Phenom. Phenom sending this one back in. Voodoo does collect that, but will be picked off instead and turned around. As Tensor will look to track this one down on defense, unable to. James stunned out. Pancake will get it picked off here for Raptured.
Yeah, two Raptured players are tight together, but they do manage to split up and do a little bit of production. But the disc is stolen and shot all the way through by Matthew. Matthew getting a connection to Voodoo. Voodoo is now working around shoulder and gets the shot off for a nice 2-pointer. And still, a rally time is in the side of Tensor and has not stopped. It's now 6-0.
6-0 as Tensor really pushing this one. Although still only 2 minutes off the clock. I mean, there's still plenty of time for Rapture to turn this one around. But ooh, stun there as they get that pass off. Will it connect with the intended target? It's in the area. No, we'll turn over again. James with the pick off. Wow, what a pick there. Voodoo gets that one by Pancake. Long shot. Ooh, just off the post. James will recover. Puts it in for the 2. Puts the team up by 8 here. Less than 3 minutes in.
Yeah, there was a question of who won the first round, and the first round was 19-10 on the side of Tensor. Tensor has really been putting the pressure on Raptured all night long. I'd imagine, yeah, that timeout did come out from Raptured and friends, as it is definitely upon the time to go talk things over in that blue locker room, to try to figure out, how to keep this game under control. It has kind of slid out of their hands and is now, looking like it could be a real problem if they don't start figuring things out really quick here.
So let's see, what can we push right now? We have been there is new content. Check it out. Echo Arena Master League on YouTube. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe. We're actually close to the next milestone, although off the top of my head I can't remember what it is. But we have put out a recap of the North American Challenger Cup, and then we also got interviews from North America and Europe in there as well. So check that out. We've also been engaging with the Shorts feature on YouTube. I have a whole bunch of clips up, really interesting stuff. That they are short, very short form, meant for when you're browsing on your phone. And then as well, TikTok and Instagram Reels. Those are getting published as well. So you can find VR Master League. So it's on YouTube. It's Echo Arena Master League. Where you're gonna find that stuff. And then on TikTok and Instagram, it's just gonna be VR Master League. Because it's the generic VRML stuff there on TikTok and Instagram. Also, Guipo, I do not know why my face is on your Spotify. I don't know what picture of my face is on your Spotify. I don't even know. How does that happen? Why do you have a picture of my face? Actually, well, that's that's not good. Pancake. We're back into this one. Pancake sending that one out, but immediately turns over. Phenom sends it in, gets the roll, picked up, and sent in. 10-point lead. 3 minutes in. We are on a pace.
Unbelievable positioning out of Tensor, as the dump pass underneath, setting up the front side. Most times that's just a wing and a prayer, hoping somebody's up close. But that one landed literally right in the hands of the front stack. Raptured rolling out now, looking to make an answer here and get something happening for Raptured and friends. But that is nothing but the rent going on there as the stun comes through and the attempted clear happens, but it's bounced right back to Matthew and then finally into Phenom's hands as he bounces around in the valley. The pass is forward, the pass is good, the shot is on, and that is another 3 points. Matthew sailing more points in. How many is that for him tonight?
That is a few. 19, in fact.
Man.
19 points. He's almost to 20. He's still the only player with double digits in this game. There's a notable performance from Matthew this evening. There's now Ryan setting this one up. There's my teammate back to Rapture. Rapture moving in here. Gets it set across, so there it is. 2 points on the board. Rapture do find themselves on halfway through, though still down by 11 here.
Yeah, that's absolutely a rhythm that Rapture needs to keep going, because that looked beautiful. They had the disc moving around, they had the defense on the back foot, and they did exactly what they needed to do, which was score some points, get anything going at this point. As we see the rollout going, dumping low, and I believe that, what was that, with the orbital what? Whatever it is, it works beautifully for Tensor and company, and man, points just keep raining in. Voodoo now with another 3 from the side.
So 14-point lead halfway through. They get another one. So yeah, Rapture and friends once again on the Chelsea advantage. Pancake across to Ryan. Ooh, the pass, though, does not get to... Oh, no. Ryan cannot get it picked off either. James with the pickup. James with the long shot. James with the long goal. Puts it in for 3. That's a 17-point lead.
Yeah, this the night might get short here really soon because the pace is on. Tensor is hot, and things are going really, really well for them. You see the disc coming out in the hands of Raptured and friends. As the front stack sails by, Raptured has to check his 6 to make sure it's not coming right back at him. As James picks up that one, he was in that front stack and manages to make lap all the way through. But Raptured picks it up again in the back line and trying to get it through. Just gets rejected by the Geo and sent right back into their side. Tries again, Ryan trying again now, getting it bouncing off Geo. Also, as the stack race is on and the foot race is there, and Raptured handling the disc under pressure. James and Matthew taking him out. Ryan JS backing it up, moving it forward into the bubble as it is picked up by Voodoo. Voodoo and the defense are going to try to turn this thing around and go the other direction as the hands Matthew have it, and he tosses it back for the reset.
Staying on with the clear here. Stack gets away cleanly. Matthew with the pickup sends it in. He was hunting that 3.
Yep.
He wanted to put this one away, but that one's off the post instead. Raptured with the clear. This one gets sent all the way out. Although careening up to the ceiling. Tensor overshooting it. This disc is still loose. The chain has too much time to get that one collected. As it looks cleared out through that far side tube. Unable to. Matthew with it once again. Matthew wants to line the shot up, but does not have the lane. Playing back was Pancake, but Ryan with the pickoff sends this one in. Gets it near the goal. Has teammates in the area. Excuse me, it's Ryan himself getting his own rebound, but gives it away to James. As James is trying to turn this one around. Matthew with the clear through that far side tube. Sending it out, all the way out into the hands. James, long shot. There it is. Mercy victory here in round 2 will end it 22-2 in favor of Tensor. As they take this one, James with that heave is now the second player in the game to get double-digit points with Matthew. Matthew 19, James with 12 at the end. Unbelievable. Also, Phenom with 5 assists. Notable.
Yeah, I mean that's how a team plays together right there. If you want to see that back, grab that VOD, take it to your team, and go watch it together because that's a team effort, that's a collective, that's good communication, it's good execution, and that's a heck of a game. We have another one ahead of us though, which we are also late to, so we're probably gonna have to jump out of this thing really fast, right, Dimwi?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, we have another one to get to right now. We already have a link, so we should be able to transfer quickly. So we'll be back in just a moment.
Okay. And we're there.
Oh, we're live?
Yeah, we're live.
Hello. Welcome back. Auf Wiedersehen. Also, konnichiwa
Guten Tag.
To our Japanese viewers, Guten Tag. To our German viewers, that's German, right?
That is German. Yes.
And also, how do they say hello in Australia? I don't speak Australian.
Say good day, mate.
Good day, mate. Good day, mate. Oh, man. Oh, I'm going to get sued. So we have a really exciting matchup here. Redshift versus Ignite. You know what that means?
I mean, just scribbling on your desk.
That means I just totally ruined this note. Piece of paper. Just like that.
Hey, watch where you're throwing that.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
All right.
I did. Oh, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, here, I got some duct tape. I can fix anything with my duct tape. You ready to go?
Sure.
Do this. Oh, you didn't get that on. You didn't get that on film?
No.
Round one
There's a
underway.
game happening here, didn't we?
First touch to Ignite. Game setting it up. Ryan, far side, down to the floor. Hits Kong. Oh, gets picked off by Caesar, the showstopper himself. Someone's went out to Citizen, looking for a clear, though. Holds up on it. And now sends it in. Hits a teammate, Steel Skydiver, brings it in. They're on the board. Just like that.
Yes, on the board, and it is the night for former Ding members, Steel Skydiver, Swag War, giving a call back to Season 2. Redshift coming out with the lead on Ignite right out of the gate, and you see game inverted on the ceiling. Under pressure, Citizen rings his bell, gets the disc free, moves it forward.
Oh my!
Finds the friend of Caesar, and the points are on the board. 4-0.
Oh my!
Redshift leading the game here.
And for those wondering, of course, this is a bronze tier matchup. No, this is master tier. What's the question? It's Ignite. You don't know Ignite yet? Sorry, if you're new here, I apologize. I'm not actually gatekeeping. We of course are we welcome everybody into the fold here. But I will tell you, get used to knowing Ignite, because people will react that way if you don't know them. You don't know Ignite? It's Kong. Oh. What? That was. He hit the bumpers on the way in, but he got it. Some sweet chin music.
Yeah. I mean, it's fair to use Steel Skydiver's head as a bounce weapon. I mean, it works just as well as the wall of the ding ring does.
And Sputnik says jump.
Jump. Okay.
Yeah,
the kids don't get that one, do we? I'm sorry.
I know. I just aged myself so hard. Far side there. Who doesn't like some Van Hagar? As that was set in, flat bounce. Those are dangerous, and that's why. Tie game.
Yeah, Ignite's not going to miss on that. The stacks are absolutely impeccable. The direction and stack accuracy is better than everybody. So that's going to happen every time. The flat bounce is going to get red, and the points are going to go on the board. And it is Redshift's turn to try to come out here and score some more. I don't envy the task. Steel Skydiver with the disc. He's looking forward. Got a stray game hanging out in the zone looking at him. They're playing monkey in the middle there as he chooses to go another direction up to Citizen. Citizen looking around inverted. Sees game eye to eye and backs it out to Steel Skydivers. Steel moving it to the floor to Caesar. Caesar has some company down there as he chooses to pass over to Zux. Zux looking for a way to get this disc in the goal, but decides to back up and try again. Steel Skydiver decides to move it up to Bowtie. He's under pressure by Game. Game's in his face. The pass goes high, and the shot is good. Might have been a little interesting off Kung's head, but I think that seems to be the theme of the night.
That's probably the most interesting goal I think I've ever seen. I'm not even gonna pretend with that one. Walls, if you think you saw what you thought you saw, that's what you saw. Yeah. So that happened. 6-4. It's still a goal. I mean, it was a goal. So, it is what it is. But Jaywalker, up to Ryan, who gets stopped by the steel curtain. It's Caesar with the Dusty. Citizen has a lane, is not going to take that shot wisely. Sends up an in, trying to get it to Caesar. Caesar is able to get there, backing it out as he gets a stun on Ryan here. Steel Skydiver sending him across here. Citizen looking for a cut. Doesn't have one. Caesar's cutting now. Caesar gets a stomach. Kung gets a save. And that's going to be a turnover here. Jaywalker, pocket picked. Pocket picked. Jaywalker has pockets of steel. You kidding me? They're back. Redshift back in possession. Oh.
Jaywalker doesn't care. He's going to keep trying, and he gets that one through off the wall. The wall bounces good. The Kung shot not quite online. Bounces off the shield. Game there to recollect that one and finish the job, even though it was a little bit off screen. Thank you, Newton Dad.
So Game going to hit that one. 4-3. You know what? It has come to my attention that I say too many nice things about Game. So for the rest of the stream, he's just going to be okay. So who's the best player in the world? As with the big turnover, long heave, hits it for the 3.
Oh my. Oh my.
Oh my indeed.
You cannot rest on your laurels with these guys in the arena. Redshift is doing a bang-up job staying in this game. They're got another opportunity here to roll out. Steel Skydiver with the disc rolls to the right with Citizen under pressure, of course, and the disc goes long and free into the blue zone. That means usually the Ignite's going to pick that one up and send it right back. It does come back into the Redshift zone. It is free bouncing, and it is a stack race to it. Nobody got the hand on it until Kung takes care of it. Hits Ryan on the move. Ryan with the shot through the mail slot, and it is good for a 3.
That's a beautiful shot there from Ryan. Hits it, puts his team up by 7 here. 4 minutes to go in this first round. Ryan from Kong has Redshift joust advantage here. The Redshift has looked really good in this game. Let's be real. I don't care what the end score is going to be in the next 4 minutes. They looked phenomenal to start this one off. As Zucks there, far side, going to send this one up into the hands of Caesar. Caesar under assault by that chain, still gets this one away. It's all the way in though, bounce down to the floor. That's a loose disc. That's going to be a race. Who gets there first? It's Kong. Kong now for, oh my goodness, what year is it? Ignite. Ryan with it, far side. It's Ryan. Floats, has all the space, all the time. Sends that one up. Jaywalker turning it up. It's off of the head of Citizen. That's a turnover. Zucks with the turnaround. Clear it out. They have a chain away. Disc is loose. Steel gets there. They have one down in. Long heave. Are they going to hit the point? They do.
Yeah.
They're back within 5.
Teamwork makes the dream work. It takes all 4 people in this arena to get those points on the board on Ignite, and that time it took all of them. Steel Skydiver working both ends of the arena tonight. You know, he's a great offensive player. He's a brilliant defensive player. He is a player all the way around. But you know, Ignite on the rollout now. Game handling the disc, floating around the ceiling upside down, hits Ryan again for the first pass. Second pass is good to Kung. Kung floating in, not under pressure. Bounce, and taken away by Steel Skydiver. The long pass through, and Ignite taking it over on their side.
Yeah, we'll get that one picked up. Now sending it out through that far side tube all the way into the far side trap, where will be collected by Zucks. Zucks under assault, but in the hands of Kung there. Kung though stunned out. Caesar, the showstopper, picks it up, sends it into the tube, where will be collected by Game on the far side. Game. Oh, I missed it that time. Sends it up. Jaywalker all the way in, but he's got teammates in the area. We'll turn over again. Jaywalker picks it up. That lane was open for a moment. They do get a cover. Steel Skydiver back in the goal as Jaywalker sends this one across to Kong. Kong now move it in. Look for a cut. No, brings it in himself. Steel Skydiver says no. And Jaywalker picks it up off the backboard. That one's going to make it in. They're up by 7.
Wow. The only way you're going to slow down Steel Skydiver tonight is put a fist in his head, because he had all the hands all over that. They did manage to slow him down by stunning him out, I believe. Nah, he might have been in actually at that moment, but yeah, the bounce took him off guard, and that one made it in. Ignite 15-7. They're taking the round probably. It's still a game here. But the rollout comes nice and clean. The second pass, unfortunately, doesn't make its mark, and Game is there to recollect that one as usual. Jaywalker with the relay all the way deep down in. Nobody there from anybody, and so the disc bounces around free for a moment. Kung taking it back and slowing it down for a second. Jaywalker on the cross, and he's got it off the back wall. Style points, and good for the 2.
I'm a style boy for life. Anyone name that movie? Anyone name that movie? Points to anybody who can name that movie. As a Jaywalker. What, it's okay. So, I mean, let's be real about what actually just happened. That's, that's one of those when you're coming in at that angle. If you're going for, if you're trying to hit the flat part, just right at the edge there. So, Outback, I love you. I love you. It's Khan. We'll turn this one around. I love you. Thank you for getting that reference.
What?
Ryan, yeah, it's a great movie. You should see it. Fantastic movie. Never stopping. Oh my goodness. Oh, Zuck's behind the goal there. Oh, Caesar, the showstopper, gets it in. They're back within 7, but not enough time. Though that momentum might help going into the next round. 35 seconds on the clock. That's what we call that here in Maryville. Jaywalker sends that one in. So Steel Skydiver with the turnover, 22 seconds. So Ryan with the pickup, Ryan with the walk, Ryan with the stuffed. Caesar sends it away, but now Jaywalker off that chain, back to Ryan. One more chance there, buddy. There you go. You got it. 10 points, 20 to 10 in favor of Ignite.
You know, Ignite, the team who came out in the beginning of season 4 and mercied, I believe, 7 teams in a row. You know, for any team to hang with them and stay in the game is amazing. And you know, it only takes there's only a few teams around who can even hang with these guys, even close. You know, and Redshift is showing that they can do a lot of good work with them. A lot of good, good possession time, a lot of good saves, lots of good saves from a Steel Skydiver, lots of good points out of Caesar. I mean, they're showing that they can stand up against these guys and they can play.
You know, Steel registering 4 saves, 1 steal, so it's about 5 saves, and then probably 2 more that aren't.
We got it.
Earn, and iron, earn. Aaron earned and iron earn. I don't know if y'all seen that. Aaron earned and iron earn. Sputnik deems it hydrate. In a minute. In a minute. I will get you on that one. I appreciate it. That one goal though. Walls, come on. Did you clip it? Did you at least clip it? See, I had an angle on that. See, I had the side angle. I actually saw it happen. That was as we're gonna start this second round here in the battle of the pneumo microscopic silicone volcaniconiosis. I used to know how to say it. Round 2 underway.
Whatever it is, it sounds painful. The disc in hand of Game. Game rolling out, looking forward, getting the connection pass to Kung. Kung across to Ryan. Ryan with the pass to Jaywalker and the score. You know, because what's better than 2 passes? 3 passes.
3 passes in Rice, 10 out of 10.
Fair enough.
No one's gonna get that reference. That was too much of a deep cut.
Welcome to Dimwi's Deep Cuts.
Yeah, Dimwi's Deep Cuts. Redshift. See, that's a Reddit deep cut. Jaywalker off that turnover, sending that one back through mid. Down to 4, Ryan with the pickup. Ryan can send that one over there to him. Now. Bring that one in. Shot. Oh, E-I-E-I-O. It's in for some points.
Yeah, I think you might need to get your beat button out. You might need to get your beat button out for Steel Skydiver on that one. I imagine he was hurling a word that needs to have that beep also.
Oh, you know it.
Right there. That was a painful shot to see go in. He was in position for it. It just happens. Steel handling the disc, rolling out for Redshift, handling Zuck's pushing it all the way forward into the bubble. It has Citizen's name all over it, and that is almost points, but it does come off the ring or off defense, or I couldn't tell quite who that was. Steel handling it, pushing it forward again, and it is Citizen 2. Somebody, not Jaywalker, but it's still points. We'll take them. Redshift's got 2 now.
Points is points. They've cut that lead in half here, 2 minutes in. Watch that one on the delay there. I didn't catch it myself. Looks like maybe Caesar. That may have been Caesar there. And now Ryan sending that one through, hitting his teammate Kong. Kong walking this one in. That's a 1v1. That chain's just getting together. He has plenty of time. 4-point lead, just like that. 12 seconds. And yeah, fantastic goal there from Ignite.
I find it interesting that they have Kung that far forward so often. I mean, they all play all around the arena, but that's like the second time I've seen him in challenge spot for a one-on-one with a goalie. So they're playing something that's making that happen. Redshift on the roll, trying to answer the call, but getting stuffed. There's just too many blue bodies in the bubble for Citizen to make that one happen. Game passing back to Kung. Kung getting the pass to Jaywalker. Jaywalker cleared it all the way through. Looking like a little bit of a race, and it's going to be that guy with the G name putting it in again.
That guy with the G name, the artist formerly known as Prince. It's that one in for the 2. Anybody remember that? See, that's another one. That's
the
like
artist
the
formerly
90s.
sure. That was formerly known as Prince, sure.
Yeah, but that's like a 90s, like 2003 reference, you know.
I was going to go with nothing but a G thing, baby, but that's probably even too far back compared to that.
You know, the only reason I even know about the Prince thing is because Celebrity Deathmatch. See, nobody even knows what that is anymore.
Yeah, kids.
You know,
days.
when MTV was still good, well, ish, kind of. Like late at night, they were still good. You know, anyways, game sending that one through. That's all the way into the bubble and turnover. Zucks. 6.5 minutes to go here in the second round. 6-point lead. Game with it there on the back line. This game bringing it in to Ryan. Ryan, oof. Caesar gets a grab, but Ryan gets a point. 8-point lead.
And classic Ignite style. The survey in the first round and the punishment in the second. The punishment phase of this is absolutely in place. The points are just raining in, and Ignite is making it look pretty easy at the moment. Steel Skydiver with first pass over to Zucks. Zucks finding Caesar high up above, and a pass over to Citizen just gets punished. Disc is free for a moment. Caesar backing it up with a little bit, but getting intercepted by Jaywalker. Jaywalker, who doesn't miss. How?
51 meters. That's how. I know that doesn't actually answer your question, but
no.
Unbelievable, of course. Well, believable because of who it's from. But also, Outback Blaze says, I've only gotten like 1 out of 20 Dimwi's references. This is actually all just a ploy. The whole thing, the whole casting thing, the thing I did with the casting, I don't actually care about casting. I don't even care about Echo Arena. I'm in my own personal Cinderella story where when the right prince gets all my references, I know I found my Prince Charming. As game is going to hit that one. Halfway through, we've got a 13-point lead.
They back it out, looking for the 3, and game manages to make it into a 2-pointer. Like you do.
And of course, I've got an hour and a half to midnight when I pumpkin. So it's going to be Steel Skydiver sitting at the near side. Actually, it's 11 o'clock when I pumpkin when I'm casting. You know that? I can't cast after 11. I get loopy.
I've seen it. It's not pretty.
It's weird. It's weird. Jaywalker stuff now. You think my references are obscure now? Jeez. Game sitting on one end. It's off the near side wall down to the floor. I hear a plane flying over my house right now. Steel Skydiver. Nobody needed to know that.
That was SirDimwi for you. Thanks, guys.
At your service.
The disc is taken by Caesar and shot. Oh. I see. Yeah. It's a game. It's yeah. Shot. No. Anywho, there is a game on here, isn't there? Ignite.
There's a game.
Ignite. Handling it in the redshift zone. Getting picked off, though. Zuck's putting the pressure on, but, game's not having... Well, we're just returning the favors here. One good fist deserves another. But the pass is deep and long, but the disc does not go through there. Unfortunately, Steel Skydiver still hasn't learned that shield does not let that disc go through. Picks it up deep in his side, though, and brings it back into the tunnel area. Not quite through, and caught up in the trap. As Game's just hanging out, waiting for the disc. Gets it, shoots it. Nails it, 31 meters. He's like, yeah, I can shoot from half court too.
An eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind. I don't even know who said that.
I don't know. That's a good
Man,
one.
I really hope I just quote somebody evil. That would be terrible. You know who's done that? Sputnik's done that once before.
Quoting evil people?
No, it was not actually. No. It was
We know he's lost his eyes. I mean, he's getting those fixed, though.
No, he was, what was it? I think season 1, preseason finals? I don't know. Yeah, anyways, Gabe setting up with it, hits it for the 3. 19-point lead. And no, if you think I'm loopy now, you don't know what loopy Dimwi is. This is just, I'm just in a good mood right now. That's all you're hearing. I'm in a good mood. Maybe a little off topic, maybe a little distracted, but you know. Is what it is. Citizen, far side. Zox, open goal! Chain gets there. 2.5 to go here. Jaywalker clears it.
Yeah, Redshift just trying to keep that M word at bay. They don't want to be mercied by the Ignite squad here. Got a couple minutes to try to delay things, but unfortunately for them, it's game with the disc, and that usually means one thing only, is that points are about to arrive in short order. He's under pressure. Zux manages to pick his pocket, get the disc floating away, and is reclaimed by Ryan up in the ceiling. But he gets a pass over to Jaywalker. Jaywalker making the connection, and that will be the game. There
you go. 24-2 in favor of Ignite as they take round 2 in a mercy here in the Thunderdome.
Yeah. Beyond Thunderdome.
Although, of course, this is not actually the Thunderdome. We don't want to get sued. Does that even exist anymore? Is that a real place?
The Thunderdome?
Yeah.
Not sure.
That was an NFL stadium, wasn't it?
It was the nickname, I think, of a stadium somewhere.
Someone will know. Someone in chat will let us know. Especially because we probably just got it wrong.
Yeah. I mean, sport ball? What? What's that? I play video games. What a word.
And Toki, no, please don't do that. You got modded, but I can see it. Please don't do that. Might want to delete that one. So yeah, 24-2 in the second round. Ignite's going to take that one. That was the third game. We were just going to do the 3 here.
Yep.
So we have no more to do. It's fine by me. My throat's a little sore. Shouldn't be, but it is. So yeah, anything else, Mr. Dad?
No. Just I'm sure we'll have some more great games. We'll have venues this weekend on Saturday afternoon in the EU area and Sunday evening in the NA area. Don't forget your time change happens this weekend as well. So, pay attention or use a device.
Use a device. Toki, I'll take care of it. So with that, I've been SirDimwi. That was Newton Dad. We're going to get out of here. So thank you for joining us. We'll see you in the next one. Make sure to call your mother.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.